Hello everyone and welcome to a Mrs. Spacko directed YouTube video. I would be sitting in my chair, however, we've done a raid and the tape bot shot it. I think either a tape bot shot it or one of these little greeny guys got it. So I've put this here instead until I can be bothered to make a new chair. I don't know, looks cool. Why not? But anyway, yeah, so in this one, right, so I've just been streaming. I normally record on Tuesday. Today is Monday? But while it's in my head, while someone in my community mentioned it, I thought I'd just do it now. What I want to do is make it so that we can go easily from our base here all the way over to the chemical plant over there. So I'm thinking about making some sort of like, I don't know, like a zipline thing on an electric motor, so we can go to and from and easily collect chemicals, so we can make more concrete, and then we can make the wall a lot more substantial. I mean, the wall at the moment is absolutely amazing because we've got that tier 3 sort of section of it, and we did do a raid on stream, and we didn't have any problems from the red guy. He came up here and he didn't do anything. He swung and didn't do any damage, which I don't know if just I was lucky or whether it just works like that, but he didn't do any damage whatsoever. So super lucky on that fact. I love the way this gate closes. Looks super amazing. Anyway, so yeah, he didn't do any damage. Super lucky, or just the way the game works. Not 100% sure. Why are those guns still out? Let me put the guns away. Put the guns away. Guns. Thank you. But yeah, so I was thinking about making like another concrete layer on the outside so that when the tape bots shoot us, there's just that extra layer of protection so they don't hit any of the vehicles or hit my farming machine or anything along those lines. So I wanted to make loads of concrete, but I kept having to go backwards and forwards and getting the chemicals to be able to make the concrete. So someone in my chat was like, I think it was Pasty, he said in my chat, he's like, why don't you just like make a boat or make something to go across? And as we all know, the thrust is like super expensive to craft, and not only that, they're super expensive to run with fuel. So I was thinking, because I got an electric motor, I think here I got an electric motor. I've also got a saddle. I've got loads of pipe and stuff, so I can actually add onto the pump and system that we've got over there already, so it's more efficient and will suck up more. And I'm thinking that the zipline thing that we make, if we make it so that the base of it is made of these containers, that way we don't have to like worry about having a container on it, because the actual thing that's ziplining across is a container. I know what I mean. Anyway, let's go over there and we'll add the extra pump and everything, and then we'll come back and we'll start making a zip line of some description. Yeah, I'll see you when we're over there. Get out of my way. And here we are. Okay, so this is what we've got going on. It's a perfect system. Works absolutely fine. I'm thinking if I add another container on the top here. Let me see. Can I pick this up? Sure can. Sure can. Sure can. Sure can. Sure can. And then if I get this bad boy and put that like that, I can then get this. Oh, I'm probably going to need more curved pieces. Oh no, I should have enough. I should have enough. I should have enough. This will be amazing. I promise I'll never do that again. Like that sound that came out of my face. Won't do that again. That's too long. Put that there. Building above like chemicals is always really kind of sketchy, I find, because if you fall in, it does damage, and that's always bad news. I don't know if you knew that. I don't know if I've just taught you something that you didn't realize, but yeah, damage, that's bad. Bad damage. Right, put these pipes here on the bottom, and then we should have increased suction. Boom. You can just go on. Oh yes. Oh yes. And now I've got 2 pumps. Can I please? Can I please? Can I please? Am I gonna have to get in there? I don't want to get in there. I don't think I've got enough fruit or food to like... Oh no, I do. I've got enough food to keep me alive. The carrots are really bad for... I'm just going through some of like my rubbish fruits. Oh, okay. So the beets are a little bit better for liquid. Water. Water. Don't die. Don't die. Oh, I'm stuck. I actually got stuck there. Absolute ruddy nightmare. Can I just do it like this, please? Oh, yes. And then if I change rotation. And then if I... Oh, yeah. We're cooking on gas. Can I reach that one? Ow. Can you... There you go. And then change rotation. And then if I go like this and go like that and go like that. Wow, that's making a horrible noise now. There you go. Just to make sure that all the noises are synced and lovely. But there we go. That actually looks really satisfying to watch. Satisfying. Okay. So now we've got our little chemical plant thing going on. That's more than enough chemicals for me to keep coming back and getting. I'm happy with that. How many is that? Hang on. 3. So that's 6 rows. So we don't actually need all of these boxes, I don't think. Because these are like... How many rows? How many rows are these? That's 2. So if we take in... So we only need 3 of these small boxes. Unless I add more of these in the long run. But I don't think I'm going to bother with that. Because these will only fill up if we're in the vicinity anyway. And then I put that over there because I believe that's going to be in line pretty much with our base. Our base is just over there on that little, you see that little island bit. So now I've got to make it all line up. As soon as I can get like a little bridge going all the way across, I'll be happy. What I was originally going to do is just make a road across here so I could drive my car over. My chat was like, no, that's boring. Do something that's going to waste loads and loads of your time. Okay, we're back. I've built something. Not quite sure how I feel about it. I'll show you. I built this. Now, I had to change the way this works a little bit, and I haven't quite finished it. But this is like a test rail, I suppose we could call it. I mean, it was supposed to be the main rail, obviously. I put a lot of work into this. But... Brilliant. I think I'm going to have to change it a little bit. Because I'm not sure... I'm not sure about my... Are they still alive? Yeah. I'm not sure about my design. Let me show you what I mean. I need to go around this way. I need to redesign this whole area. It so does not work. So I've made this little bit here. This little platformy thing. It's all very nice. I can get into here. I can press 1. And it closes the glass door. Not overly necessary, if I'm honest. But it looks cool. And I can go forward. With the electric motor. Right? But she does this every now and again, you know? She kind of goes off at an angle. And I'm not quite sure what I can do about it. It's not the most efficient vehicle because of that. I suppose I could wind the motors down so they're not working so hard. I've got it so that if you look, it just kind of bounces over the pole there. That's why there's that gap and why it's kind of suspended on one side. And you can see that controller. In fact, let me just go back into here. And I'll show you. I had to cut a hole in the roof as well, because every time I was trying to get out, I was getting stuck inside the machine. But this controller, it goes to these bearings here, which pushes these wheels into the bottom of this bar, which keeps the sort of tension up. But like I said, it's not the most efficient vehicle. So I'm thinking what we do, we use a similar system. Probably won't look quite as cool. I don't know. We might make it look cooler. We'll see. I'm thinking what we do is we make like a bike that goes on the top. So the same system that you see on the top now. Let me go on this side. It looks a lot better. Thirsty, you're having a laugh. Same system like this, but with the seat on top of this. The seat could literally go on top of this. So none of this would have to be hanging underneath. And I think that might look kind of cool. What do you reckon? Can I lift this whole thing up? Yeah, I can. Cool. That's that sorted. That's going to be an absolute nightmare trying to get that back on there, I think. But anyway, so I'm going to change the way this works a little bit, and then I'll come straight back, all right? This is going to disappear. This is going to disappear, and we're going to basically make it into a motorbike that sits on the top. I think that's just... Yeah, I think that's going to be the way forward. All right, chat, I'll be back in a minute. Chat? What am I on about? I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we built this thing. This is the only way I can get it onto the rail. We built this. I'm just going to call it a thing. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I did make this without an engine and without like a fuel tank at first. And what I did was I put the fuel tank and the engine on the pole. Like I put it down here, thinking that that would be sufficient, like it would connect. But obviously this is a separate entity to the pole. So of course that's not going to work, you absolute numpty. So I had to redesign it so I could put the engine on the front and the fuel tanky thing on the back, or the battery component thing on the back. I've now welded it to that. That's the only way to get it up there. And I haven't tested it. So this will be the test as to whether we sort of fall to our deaths or not. Should we see if this will go along this rail? It will only go up so far because the poles are in the way. We're going backwards. Okay, so first off, that needs to like be turned hella up. And I need to change the rotation on these, I think. Do I? No, that's going inward. That's going inward. That's rotating forward. That's rotating forward. That's rotating forward. That's rotating forward. So this should now... Why are you going backwards? That's weird. That's now the wrong way. The rear wheel's not moving. The rear wheel's not moving. This has not worked. This has not worked, ladies and gentlemen. This is a failure. I can confirm. This has not worked. I don't know what to do. What do we do from here? Suggestions? I can't put like a wheel on the bottom of it because then it's going to hit the support beams. I would like to be able to move all these support beams so they're directly underneath and just straight down rather than out like this. Other than like I could take this wheel out, this one up here, and then put another line of concrete above it so this kind of locks underneath and then it can't move, like a T-junction, like a T-joint thing. I don't know. Okay, what I'll do is I'll redesign it a little bit and then I'll come straight back to you. Okay, cool. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, back on my little trick, try and get it back up on the ramp. May have fixed it. I don't know. I just added some like guide rails. Nothing complicated. Then I noticed my rear wheel wasn't spinning, so I tried to fix that. I don't actually think that's fixed, if I'm honest. I don't think that's fixed. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Right. Does she go anywhere this time without falling off? I mean, it does. But it's not exactly speedy, is it? Okay. She zooms along now. I could take out all these supports using this car as well now, which is nice. Is this an effective way to get across, though? Not when it does that, it's not. This is a sketchy prototype. Now there's even less holding it on. Okay. Okay, we've got her out of the water. I've now got to get her back to the base. It's not that far, but oh my god, this sort of thing's so annoying. That's right. We'll get back to the base, then we'll redesign the pole, and then we'll come back. I might have to put like an arm on bearing so it squeezes the... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. If I put a controller with bearings, angled the bearings inward like I did on the first design where it was pushing up on the bottom of the pole, maybe that would hold it more steady. What do you reckon? I've just thought of something we could have done in the future. I just drove my car over to there. a bridge would definitely be easier. But what I could have done is if I'd made the monorail thing like twice as wide, or like 2 tracks, I could have essentially built like a 4-wheeled cart to go on top of the rails. And then it would have been completely balanced and equal in level, and everything would have been spick and span and perfect. Huh? Something I could have done, but didn't. Interesting. Okay, we've made some adjustments. These are now like on bearings and a controller that's there. The switch is around here. I don't know if you can see it. Don't really matter where that is, but anyway. So these are on like 10 degrees push inwards. So hopefully that will like balance us out. Not 100% sure. We'll see. Right, I've now put the squeeze on. Don't fall off. Turn the squeeze off. Maybe that's too much squeeze. Yeah, she wants to ride up. So I think that's maybe too much squeeze. Can I get to the... I wonder if I can get to the controller from here. Hang on. Is that it there? Oh my god, that's amazing. So maybe if I go, say, 7. Oh, still wants to ride up a little bit. So you can't put anything underneath because of the support bar. But if it was 2 wide or 3 wide, then we could. Or if I... I don't know. I don't rightly know. I don't rightly know. Let me just go like this and... go 5. I want a little squeeze. I suppose that's like 5 times 2, so that's 10 now. Is the motor just too high? Should I just lower the motor down? Keep the squeeze, lower the motor. That's too low, isn't it? I want to zoom across. I do want to zoom across. I want it to be super, super zoomy. Is zoomy even a word? If it wasn't, zoomy is now a word. Fact. Oh. She's trying to level herself out. And it's not squeezing so... Oh, no. We've gone too far. We've gone too far. We've gone too far. Oh. Okay, I've managed to get it back on the rail. We're actually over this side. I was closer to this side. So this is the side that I'm doing. Putting it back on. We're actually picking up acid while we're here. May as well. I'll fill it up completely full of acid and take it back to the base. And that'll be like its maiden voyage. I'm not 100% happy with it. Not 100% happy with it. I think it could be better. And I think we'll continue to work on it and make maybe an elaborate system, or I don't know, make something a little bit cooler. This is kind of like, this will do for now. And hopefully this will like please my Twitch viewers that I've actually listened to them and tried to do something along the lines of what they suggested. Although it's not perfect, it'll do for me. It will do for me. So yeah, we'll take this back to the base. And I'll make some like cool like jetty area type thing so that it isn't just like teleporting back to my seat and so on and so forth. Make it look a little bit cooler. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with the way it is, but I do think it could be better. I think it could be a lot more efficient. And maybe I need to like do up the upgrade the engine, the electric engine, so it zips along a little bit quicker. But then the fear in doing that is it will make it want to bounce off. So unless I take away the support beams that are underneath and have it so there is a wheel underneath and it literally squeezes the poop out of that metal or the concrete pole, I'm not sure what else I could do. If I take the supports out and the pole gets shot at one end and it despawns at the other, I'm worried that it will just fall into the ocean and it will completely fall apart. So that's why I've got the supports there. I think it's probably a wise idea to have the supports. I don't know. Maybe in chat someone knows better than I do. Maybe Can Gaming, lol, will come along. Yeah, he's never coming to my channel. Imagine that. That'd be amazing. I come to my channel and there's a comment from Can. Going, you should probably do this, Spacko. But anyway, yeah. What is going to see? I can make this better. I'm sure I can. This is not an efficient use of batteries. She works a lot better forward than she does backwards. And yeah, she's a she. I reckon one more thing of concrete underneath. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. hang on a minute. If I go like this, will that make it more stable? Did I have the button pushed in? No, I don't have the button pushed in. That was probably a mistake. It certainly looks more stable. It's still doing the bouncy uppy thing. Maybe I take the supports out. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments below. Do you think I should take the supports out and just like live dangerously, or is there a better way of me doing this? Yeah, I think there's definitely a better way of me doing this. We'll work on this maybe in the next video. I'm going to read your comments and you guys can suggest to me some things I could do that would possibly make this a better design. I think we're going to end up having to take the supports out, aren't we? And have it so it hugs on all sides and kind of locks into position. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. It's been fun today. It's been a fun video to record. And yeah, I'll see you lot in the next one.